Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and this is a grocery haul for the month of September. Actually for the first couple of weeks of September. A lot of this is pantry restock and a few things just for day-to-day use. Let's see here. I'm going to start with, I think I'll just start at the front here. And I had to restock quite a bit of the plastic wrap and our parchment paper. I use a lot of parchment paper, and when I do freezer meals or things like large pieces of meat or something, I have started doing where I use plastic wrap to kind of create a barrier, and then I do a food saver. And that just guarantees that, you know, if the vacuum sealed bag on the food saver fails, it's still covered in a tight plastic wrap. So I got those, and over here, I love to make my own sushi. I do it very frequently. So these are just some seaweed nori wraps. For that, we go through a lot of croutons in this house. We eat a lot of salads. So we've got about, I think four bags there to put in the pantry. And some kitty temptations for the kids. A little stock on some baking potatoes that you can just throw in the microwave, and the odd one out is a sweet potato. I don't like sweet potatoes. I know, I'm in the South, and I don't like sweet potatoes. I'll probably get my Southern card taken away, but it's not for me, it's for another person. So back here, I was completely out. All of the pinto beans I canned are now gone. I've got a new 20-pound bag of dried pintos that I need to get canned up. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. And behind that, I've got just some flushable wipes. It was $11, and it's a 5-pack, so that was pretty good. I think somebody took one of the packs out already, but that's fine. And some Bush's baked beans. I'm not a huge fan of canned baked beans. I like to make mine from scratch. However, I've got another couple of family members who like to put that in lunches or dinners for the road. So that's more of a convenience item. A few more of these. I do have canned sauce that I've canned myself downstairs. I got these on sale. I thought it never hurts to have. I like to have a little bit of both, especially with tomato sauce, because I use a lot. So I always, when they're really, really cheap like this, I think these were 75 cents a can instead of the normal like $1.78 or whatever. I grabbed 3 of those. That's all that was left actually on the shelf. I got some more Campbell's tomato soup. I have made my own tomato soup in the past. It's great and everything. But I tend to like the classic tomato and grilled cheese sandwich, you know, the soup and sandwich that, you know, when I'm in that mood, maybe I'm not feeling that great, maybe it's just really cold and I want something comforting. I don't want to cook. I just want it to be kind of easy. So, and behind that, I've got my Redmond real salt. Love that stuff. Cook with it, season with it, everything with it. Let's see, down front, we have some snackage. So we're it's very popular in the family, the sea salt, the smart food. It's really a good popcorn. I mean, for actually being reasonably good for you, as you know, most snack foods are not necessarily that great for you. The smart food brand is actually pretty good. It hits all the boxes, I think, pretty well for nutrition and not a lot of additives and preservatives, which I really like. And we got the party-sized Tostitos over here when you don't feel like being healthy. So, healthy? So healthy. But actually, I do use this particular brand of chips a lot when I do the taco casserole, like you've seen me do on this channel. So that's always nice to have around. You can do a quick batch of nachos for everybody, you know, dip, whatever you want to do. So we got that. That's just my salt container sitting there. I forgot to put it away. And this I got, it was on sale. It was in one of those like sale bins. I think it was Walmart. No, it was Kroger, excuse me. And they were like $1 a box. So I got one because we try not to do anyway, a lot of sweets in this house due to health reasons. But I like to have, you know, a little something like that in the pantry just for, you know, a rainy day kind of deal. I did pick up some bread flour because I have been, as you well know on this channel, I've kind of gotten into bread making and pastry making. So that's for that. And I got up, again, sale bins. I just got one of each. Nothing, no real reason to have it, but I always like to have things like that because every once in a while it's like, oh, you know, let's do Mexican night, let's do tacos, or, you know, that kind of thing. So I always like to have a little bit of that in the pantry as well. And behind is just a random jar of preserves, nothing special. Unfortunately, I have not been able to do my own preserves or jams, jellies, that kind of thing. I have not been able to get to it as of yet. As we all know, prices are outrageous, and I was really hoping to grow my own strawberries this year. I did grow them, a lot of them, and they were all the size of pencil erasers. So in order to kind of compensate for that, I mentioned to a family member that, hey, why don't you pick up some strawberry jam? And they brought home a great value instead of something, you know, high end, but it's still jam. It'll still work. I'm good with that. So over here, I found these are wonderful. They are actual authentic ramen noodles, but they are not like the cheap ramen that you get for 10 cents a pack. These are actually good for you. They're like 1 gram of fat. There's no added chemicals, preservatives, or anything in them. They are wonderful, and they cook up beautifully, and they have the same texture, shape that we all know and love with ramen. So that's really kind of cool. I got myself a few things back here. I got my Smarter Greens. This is not from a grocery store. These are Amazon. These items, the ramen, my veggie powder, basically. I got that because in the past, am really bad about not eating my veggies like I should, even though I'm a gardener. I preserve it. I feed it to my family. I tend to not make time for myself and do that for myself. So I thought that would be good to help supplement. I've tried it in the past. Somebody had bought it and gave me some to put in a smoothie. It was actually really good. So I remembered it, went on a hunt for it, and that's what I'm using now. I also got these guys here. I really like the flavor of these. They come in different flavors. I've got two here. I got one in the Parmesan. I can keep from knocking things over. And then one is just simply salt. And it's really, they're crunchy. They taste really good. They hold up like a nice cracker would, and they're made with rice. Rice or corn, but they don't have like wheat or anything like that. And they're really good. They don't break easily when you're like, if you want to use it for a dip or something like that. They're really quite good. The only thing, if you buy these, maybe once you open the bag inside the box, put that in like an airtight container because they will go stale very quickly. I did find that out. And let's see, I think lastly, I've got my cachava. I got this online. I have had this in the past. This is a new bag. Love it. It is basically one-stop shop for a meal on the run. It's a good meal replacement. It is, it's good. It's really good for you too. I don't have a subscription. What I'll do is you can't just buy it. You have to have a subscription, which kind of bugs me a lot because I don't really want necessarily subscriptions. So what I'll do is start a subscription, buy what I need, then cancel the subscription because it's the only way you can get it. So I got that. And this big bag right here, you're talking easily, even if you had it once a day, every day, it's like 60 days worth. It's a huge bag, and you do 2 scoops. So it's pretty tasty too. I get the vanilla. There's other flavors, but I just like vanilla. It's good. And lastly, I believe is my Wise Woman tea. It's a big bag, as you can tell. I have, I'm 55, so it's that time of my life where menopause is, got its claws sunk in me. So something like that is really beneficial to have. The company is Mountain Rose Herbs. I get a lot of the things. If I can't grow it, I will go through Mountain Rose Herbs. They are a very reputable company. They put out fantastic, high quality, all organic products. You can get so many wonderful things with them. Please check them out. So I believe, let me step back here and be sure I got everybody. That's my grocery haul. And that grocery haul was over $150, not including tax. I think it was $156.28. Yeah. Now that's including Kroger and online. So we got the cachava separate. Now the cachava is $70, so keep that in mind. So the rest of it doesn't seem as bad then in that respect. The tea actually was not that expensive. I honestly don't remember. I think it was a little around $20. I mean, so the rest of this I got fairly cheap. But yeah, all in all, over $150. And, you know, in this time, with our economy the way it is, I think I did pretty darn good. So I want to thank you all for joining me. I'm very excited to be back. And I'm also going to be, well, actually, it's already created. We're going to start uploading. I'm doing a podcast with a man that I've known for 25 years. And he has had an incredible spiritual journey, a lot of magic, mysticism, you name it. This man has experienced it. And I will be announcing the podcast very soon. And also we're going to be doing a medicinal harvest very soon and a spooky season tour, because we are in spooky season. I don't care if it's still September. It is time. It's fall. So I'm excited to share all of this and more with you guys. I can't wait to see you next time. Please, if you enjoyed this content and look forward to new content, please consider liking and subscribing, because it really helps out this channel. Everyone, I love you. Take care. Be safe. Be well. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.